What's up? How you doing, everybody? Good night. It's August 30th, and it's my second podcast. Um, I wanna quickly ask a question. I wanna just jump right to it. Climate change. What do you think about climate change? Do you really believe that humans are destroying our Earth? Do you really feel that we, the humans, little bitty ants, are actually making a dent in God's creation? I mean, if you don't believe in God, that's your personal opinion. But what I'm saying is, again, my podcast consists of me being an expert of my experience in life. So, and God has a big part of it. Okay. Um, and also, if you don't believe in God, I still want you to tune in because you could be a person that has a perception of life or perspective of life that is welcoming also. So let's keep it there at bay. And another question: income equality. Do you believe that we all should be making the same income, that everybody in this world should be getting paid the same salary no matter what we're doing? Do you really believe that? And if so, what would be the perfect round number that you think we all should be getting paid? Okay, now, abortion. Let's talk about abortion. Should abortion be banned? Yes or no? And why? As far as healthcare, should healthcare be universal? Should vaping be banned? We're talking about healthcare now. And should smoking pot be allowed in public parks? Because there's some parks that I go to. I'm not gonna name any park, but lately I've been going all over New York to the public parks in the afternoon, and man, it smells like pot. And listen, I don't got anything against pot, but when you're gonna take your family, your relatives that come from other places to come to New York, you take them to a certain park, and it smells like marijuana all over the place, and you tell them, no, that I'll take you tomorrow to another park, and then you take your family to another park, and it's the same smell. It's like, whoa, it becomes like, listen, I get you want to smoke your pot and you have the right to, but what's going to happen with the little kids? Like, I mean, there is such thing as bars that you could have your drink, because you could have your drink, but you can't drink in parks. You're not allowed to drink in parks. So what I'm saying is that it should be the same thing also. They should have maybe smoking bars, right? For just weed and cigars and cigarettes. They should open it up, because, this is, again, it's my opinion. It's crazy, you know. And I'm not critiquing anybody that smokes pot, but there's some of us that don't smoke pot and we don't want to smell the pot. And we have that right too. But I'm saying they should allocate certain areas. They should designate certain areas, certain parts of parks that maybe, it could be the part where people who want to smoke pot, they could smoke pot. Also, they can also make, how about this? I even say they should, maybe Mondays, every Monday. This is a thought. This is just an idea. Every Monday, all the parks in New York, you can smoke pot. Or only on Monday, because if they catch you Tuesday, they could give you a $300 fine for smoking pot. I mean, you're still gonna have your allocated places and parks, but if you're out of that region on the other days that you're not allowed to smoke in a certain area of the park, you should get fined. But I would say Monday, to be fair, because Smokers got to smoke. On Monday is just pot day in New York. Like you go to your parks and you can smoke pot. And for other people, listen, you got the other 6 days you could go to the park because it's all about communicating, right? It's all about communicating. And another thing also, we're going to talk about with the remote learning coming up and the mayor and the governor not having a solid idea or a solid how could I say they have no type of solid plans about what should be done. They're throwing it out there for them to kind of say, for the mayor to say, oh, let the principals decide if they want to take the kids outside. That's like you're just going, yo, you take care of it. You take the principals. I don't know what I'm doing. You take care of it. You got outside. They got outside parks. They got outside parks. They got fields. Yeah. Principals. You could go outside. Deal with the kids. That's like mismanagement. That's like you're a horrible manager if that's the way you're looking at stuff. But my question that leads up to that is homeschooling, because I know parents they really feeling the heat. They really understanding now what a teacher does. It's not easy. Teachers are the salt of the earth, and everybody now is seeing why. But my thing also is that there's some parents who are gifted also, and they do an amazing job in staying home with their kids and homeschooling. So I'm going to have someone probably tomorrow that I'm going to speak to over the phone interview on because she's a dear friend of mine and she did homeschool her kids and her kids are fantastic kids. And I want to speak to her about the pros and cons of homeschooling your child. Okay, so real quick before I leave, this is program number 2 of the Jay Reyes Perspective, and I just want to give a quick review. We asked a question about climate change, just in case you want to leave a say something on the chat. Um, we want climate change, right? The question that I posed was, do you really believe that humans are destroying our Earth? Do you really? I mean, do you really think? I mean, think about it. The body of water, the depth of the oceans that we can't even reach. You think we're nosotros, little ants, that we're actually destroying the earth? Because the remedies always has to do with money, right? Like they'll say, "Oh, the Green New Deal, or this other deal." Like we're destroying the earth, but we know how to save the earth. Yeah, okay, we know how to save the earth, right? It's like I'm getting a little off topic here, and I don't want this show. I'm not trying to get political at all. I'm just saying I'm again is what I see. Like for some reason, people that driving alone in their car with the mask on, and I'm like, what's that about? Get my soul. What? You're in your car alone and you have a mask on. Does that make any sense, people? I'm just saying, does it make any sense? And if you're like that, please let us know why you're doing it so we can have a better understanding. So next time I see somebody while I'm crossing the street and they have their mask, I'm not looking at them like this. So now I can look at them and be like, I understand you. All right. So again, real quick, income equality. Do you believe everyone should have the same basic income? If so, what's the round number we should all have? Like 'cause when we go drinking, I drink soda and milkshakes. Um, we could be like, yo, you got that? Because we paying for each round. I know how much you make. I know much you make. So not that bonga, right? Abortion. Should abortion be banned? Yes or no? And why? And again, healthcare issues. Should healthcare be universal? Should vaping be banned? And smoking pot, should it be allowed in public parks? Okay, so once again, I'm Jay Reyes, and this is my perspective. Have a good night. God bless, and have a beautiful, beautiful sleep.